Alright, so is Fragrancebuy.Ca legit? Now, you guys all know this fragrance website. It's a discounted fragrance website, which means that it sells fragrances that are for retail more expensive at a discounted price. So that's the main reason why people use discounters, is to get fragrances for a cheaper price, as the name implies. But is Fragrancebuy.Ca legit? And before I mention that, and I'm sure a lot of you guys know the answer, but this video is mainly to serve as a guide for what I like about Fragrance Buy and maybe what I don't like as much. So the first thing I like about Fragrancebuy.Ca, it's a Canadian website, that's why there's a .ca there, is that there's a tab that's called Rare Gems. It's very essential if you're not sure of what's been discontinued or what's limited, or there has been some times where I just find a fragrance on there that's a really good buy, and one of them was actually this one right here, Nazareno Gabrielli. I'm Not a Good Boy is what it's called. Now, I'm not a huge fan of the name, but the fragrance is really good and it smells like a very popular fragrance out there that a lot of you guys know. That fragrance is Dior Sauvage. I'm not surprised, but it's $15. I got this one off Fragrance Buy, and that's the beauty. You know, you can find things on Fragrance Buy that are cheap and something you may have never heard of. They're available on there. And another thing I like about Fragrance Buy is that it has over 4,000 fragrances. So they have a lot of fragrances to pick from, and you can find this stuff that is cheap. I think it's Arabian, but it's a clone house that you don't find in many places. This is Al Haramain Detour Noir. This one, for example, or Latifa, Armaf, all those ones. I don't think Armaf is necessarily Middle Eastern, but I know it's British, I think, or something. It's by Sterling Perfumes, which is a British company. But for example, all those are sometimes harder to find on other websites, but they're all available on Fragrancebuy.Ca. And this does sound like a sponsored video, but it's not. It's just what I find good about Fragrance Buy. Something I don't like about them is that the shipping cost is $11.50 US, and that's if you're sending it from Canada to the US. Unless you're ordering 5 or more fragrances, you're going to be paying for shipping. For this fragrance, for example, it's $15, and at that point I wasn't looking for more fragrances to buy. It's pretty much gone from $15 to $26 plus tax. It's like $30 now. So it went from pretty much double into price, and that double increase in price sometimes throws the fragrance, and you know, you want to buy another one or buy something else or buy that fragrance from a different website. And also, you can find things like this, like Xerjoff is another one you can find on a Fragrance Buy, or really good niche fragrances like Clive Christian is a really good niche company, Creed, Xerjoff, Parfums de Marly, Initio, there's a bunch on there. And as I said, there's like 4,000 fragrances, so there's a lot to pick from, there's a lot of options to get. Overall, I mean, Fragrancebuy.Ca is legit. I think you guys already knew that, but I hope this served as a guide to understand what is there on Fragrance Buy, kind of general things. If you don't use it as well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Again, this is not sponsored, nor did Fragrance Buy tell me to do this video. I just wanted to do it to give a shout out to Fragrance Buy, and also, you know, how wonderful they are. I've never got a missed order or something broken, and the packages they usually come in, I can actually show you guys a picture of the packages they come in, and those packages, they look like that. I mean, they're usually really well kept, and you know, the fragrance in there is safe because there's like a ton of bubble wrap around it. So they're good on their packaging, good on their service, and usually they also email you back. So overall, a very good discounter website, and I bought like 40-50 fragrances at least from them. So hey, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and see you guys later.